What a postseason run that was. Perfect through the Western Conference. And of course, winning our second straight Stanley Cup. There's your Conn Smythe winner, reigning noob. I wanted to go through these stats because they're pretty kind of ridiculous, especially for a lot of these guys. I mean, 16 goals in 19 games played is crazy. 33 points. Plus 20, I mean, the first line absolutely carried, and that's what we were hoping for. You know, this is what we wanted out of a first line, and they really did it in the playoffs. I mean, it took them longer in the regular season, but who the hell cares when you get it going like this? I mean, look at Savoie. He had 6 goals with only 26 shots. It's kind of crazy. It's just, this line was gangbusters, man. And even Vaborny, almost point per game. Jaron Myers on the back end, almost point per game. Cam Squires, not as good of a run as he had, you know, last year when he won the Conn Smythe, but who cares, man? He still had 16 points in 19 games played. Still very effective. Tiny Montoya, still a bit to be desired out of him, you know? But we're seeing, I mean, he's still relatively young, 23. If he doesn't get a jump next year, I think we should start thinking about putting up Uncle Skoden, but at the same time, I mean, he only had 7 points in 15 games. Yes, he was on third line. I had him on the power play. He only had 3 assists on the power play, so he didn't have himself a tremendous postseason. But, again, maybe with more ice time, I mean, those stats kind of speak for themselves, right? Pretty crazy. And you know what? He definitely tempered his shooting a bit more. I mean, that's, yeah, he had less ice time, but with the power play too, I mean, that's actually kind of good. He is a playmaker, and he doesn't have a great shot, so it's actually more beneficial if he plays with, like, a shooter that he takes less shots, but at the same time, Tuck didn't take a whole ton of shots. Glass, yeah, he was still kind of the primary shooter on that line, which obviously isn't great, but, I mean, man, let's just take a look at the defenseman, mostly for the plus-minuses. It was out of this world. It was just really, really good. We're missing someone here, I guess. Oh, yeah, he's off contract. That's right. Anyway, but the plus-minuses were out of this world. And, of course, Georgiev, ridiculous. I mean, he could have easily won the Conn Smythe if reigning noob didn't have 33 friggin' points. It was just a great postseason for us. And just an incredible run. As we take one more look at it here, because I just want to relive it. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Then we went to 7 against Washington, our toughest series. We won in overtime. And guess who it was? It was reigning noob putting that puck home. I mean, can you think of a better ending? I sure as hell can't. We might as well. I guess they'd be updated now, weren't they? Oh, and yeah. Yeah, there are. Yep, everything's updated. I guess we could just check this here and then just get right into the draft. After everything. I mean, 2 years in a row now with the Cup. McKinnon with the Art Ross and the Hart. Makar with the Norris. Lady Bing went to Sagan. Severett. Yep. Reigning noob with the Conn Smythe. Hell yeah. Dylan. Oh my god. He did. Okay, so he did win the Vezina, and him and Georgiev split the William M. Jennings. So I may, in fact, since the game deemed him good enough for that, and even though a smaller sample size with the injury, I may, in fact, give Dylan Benoit part of the winning deal. Because he did fantastic. And it sucks about that injury. Haig with the Masterton. Minnesota's coach. Prust. Hasn't he won it before? Maybe not. Why do I recognize that name? Who knows? Selke went to Larkin again. So he's won it 2 of the last 3 years. Ted Lindsay to McKinnon. And Richardson with the Maurice Richard. So very sick, and look what happened here. Okay, so Recchi got the most points in the AHL. People have been asking for him to be called up. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just seeing if we have space for the guy. Also got this one. Most valuable player. What else did he win? Did we win anything else? Martin Yep, Recchi got this. Most valuable player of the playoffs. Sports. Jesus Christ, this guy won everything. That's hilarious. And you're like, oh, why did he win oh, guess what? Chicago Wolves. We got the sweep. 4 out of the last 5 years, Chicago Wolves have won the Calder Cup. And we won the Stanley Cup and the Calder Cup 2 years in a row with both of our teams. We are an insanely good franchise. I don't care about any of the other awards. So look at that. Absolutely nuts. Alright, so I got the draft settings turned on now. We're going to sim up and get everything taken care of here. Alright, so there are... Well, Carolina gets another great pick because they moved up. Then they have... they moved into their own spot with Nashville's pick and then moved back to 5 with their own pick. Well, hey, Carolina, you going to get good already? Poor Cody and I think Tyler there are struggling. But obviously we are not going to have a pick up here. Anaheim's going to have themselves a pretty decent draft. Detroit's got that first overall. No franchises this time. But who needs that? Alright, let's check out some retirements here. We shouldn't have anyone retiring, quite obviously. Phil Kessel bites the dust. He was done. Vladimir Tarasenko, that's an interesting one. That's one of those ones that make you scratch your head. He's 90 overall. He's only 36. He's still got top 6%. He still has more years on his freaking contract. I mean, that's a weird one. He took the L. He got real depressed and just went off the grid. Maybe went back to Russia to tear things up there. Pacioretty, he leaves. Mark Stone also retires. He could have, again, played more, but end of his contract. And he just decides, see you later. Skinner, 72. That's kind of crazy, no defensemen are retiring before Torrey Krug here. That's pretty wild. Usually you see at least like one other defenseman there in the top 5 retirements, but there's literally none. It's kind of crazy. There's Evander Kane. And that's probably all the weird. William Karlsson retires now at age 35. He dropped off quick. Alright, let's just see all the names now. Zaitsev, Dylan gone. Oh man, he was on... Oh no, yeah, that's right, he was back in San Jose. Alrighty. And then we're getting to the FAs. Alright, Gravel. He used to be such a good pickup a couple years ago in this game. Holtby retires. He was a free agent. Mrazek retires. French South. Alright, not only really starters like Holtby and Mrazek, kind of a starter too. But not too many goalies this year. Alright, there are your retirements. We did not lose a coach in the AHL. We did not lose a coach for the NHL. Perfect. So pre-draft interviews here. Definitely want to take a look at that. Especially when it comes to that second round here. Another power forward going first overall likely. And another power forward and a couple snipers. All wingers. No centers going to the top. That guy's a gem though. 3-year, yeah, 3-year ETA. So not a super strong beginning to the draft by the looks of it. Let's see who we want to interview here. I know we got some pins. Damn, couldn't find any medium elites. Alright, I already got those guys pinned. Maybe even this guy. Let's go by... We won the cup again, so we're not gonna... We'd have to move up to grab that guy who's NHL ready. This guy's worth it. Righty. Definitely worth grabbing. I'll probably... that's the thing. Where's the NHL ready guy? It was him, huh? Patterson. It's, you know, it's not... We don't need him as much, to be honest. Don't really need an NHL ready two-way guy. Weak character as well. Cares about winning, but is very outspoken. He doesn't really... yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's great and all, but is it worth moving up that far to grab him? I don't think so. I don't think we need him as much. I mean, we have so many other good forwards in the bottom 6 already. I like Letowski. I mean, the NHL ready is great, but... is it really needed? Hard to say. 4-year ETA on that low guy. That's interesting. Let's scout or interview this guy. If he turns out to be a low, maybe with better ETA, he could be a better pickup than the other dude. So let's see. ETA. 4 years. Well, if he turns out to be a low, he still might be an elite. So two-way guy. And let's check his personality. All right, pretty well-rounded. Well, not 100% confirmed, but pretty confirmed. He has a well-rounded personality. If he's low, very, very good chance. He's not. Okay, so maybe not. How about this guy? He's unknown. Let's interview him as well. See if we can find anyone. How about you? 3-year, 4-year ETA. All right. Again, if he's low, it's a chance good. Two-way guy. Let's see. Wants to win. I like that. We are a winning culture over here that we've built. Are you low? Not low either. Okay. Well, is there any unknowns there in that first round that we haven't taken a look at? Yes. There's this guy. It's kind of around the other... another low, so he might be worth taking a look at. Agostino. Yep, I think that's worth. That'll probably be all our interviews right there. Just because around there seems to be a decent chunk of dudes. Readiness. 3 years, okay. Playmaker confirmed. And let's check that personality. Alright, passionate. You like to see that. Is he low? Are you a low elite? Nope. Okay, so we didn't really get anything new. So that guy's looking like the best. We can probably grab him with our pick, and then we did grab a couple seconds. I don't know if we'll be able to get Kreider here. But that's the guy I would want. Even though he's got 4-year ETA, I kind of like him. Here's the thing. We can't grab this righty defenseman. Well, I mean, we can grab the righty defenseman plus this guy who's NHL ready. I know he's great and all, but, like, what's the point of getting this guy who's NHL ready with weak character? He's more of an offensive threat as a two-way guy, which might be okay, but we don't really need any more offensive threats. Our top six is kind of perfect. Even our third line we're okay with. I mean, forwards I'm not too concerned about. And I don't think it's worth moving up that far to grab him from 31. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. I like that guy. And we can snag... probably be able to snag that. That's what the hell. I thought I had one more. Okay, we can still move up. Hold on. This is my only pins. Oh my god. Yeah, send me back down. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Also, unfortunately, I can only grab 2, but we have extra picks. So, maybe I can move up to grab 1. Question is which one. There's 2 righty defensemen there. Both of them with 3-year ETA. If I were to move anything up, it'd probably be for this guy. Even though it says NHL ready, he'll probably take a year of development. Anyway, well, we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when we get to it here. When we actually enter the draft. Let's get into it now. I already have the settings turned on, checked everything. Yeah, we can just hop right in. Okay, so obviously, nothing till our pick. We can snag the 22 or the 20 to get him. Again, those are kind of expensive-ish picks to get. Let's see what we're looking at. We did get a very, very good second. The Montreal one turned out to be the best one we could have possibly gotten. So... we can easily grab the other guy. We could trade this and one of the... probably... oh my... yeah, those Montreal picks are going to turn out to be huge. Because we can maybe package these two together. 62, 63. I don't think there's anything amazing around there. Around that 60 mark. I'll take a look, but... I don't think there's really much. Like, if there looks like there could be a medium elite, I might kind of delay or wait. But I don't think there is... yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, that guy's decent, but... Like, we're not really close to anything there. Yeah, nah. I think it's worth trading those couple, or trying to trade them. Now, the thing is, we can risk it and try to get the 22. Oh, wait, the 21's now available. The guy's projected at 23, right? What's his central scout, or what's our scout say? Our scout has him right on there. It could work going for the 22, but he could also go... I don't know if he'll go at 21. Good play. It's all about the value here. If we don't grab him, though, nothing else around there is worth it, right? Okay, now that's... Okay, they must have just traded that pick. Shit. Unless I was in the wrong round there. I don't think I was. Maybe I was, actually. So to go for this pick here on the block is nice. Even with the second and third in there, that's not going to be enough. It's close, but obviously not enough. Looks like Benoit jumped. We do have a bunch of those goalies. But I still have to get rid of a pick here. I'm just seeing what'll work here. We have a couple more. 72 at 22, but this guy's a grinder, eh? No, he's a two-way guy. Very good defensively. But if we're going to get that other guy, we need this guy a bit less. I could be willing to do that. Also got that Recce guy, but people want me to hold on to him. Pretty solid power forward there. This is a tough call. I could throw that in. And that would only actually cost me one of these picks. I could hold on to one of them. I would have to hold on to the third, though. If I did that. Because we can only have 3 picks in the first 2 rounds. So yeah, I could do that, plus the low... I don't know if that'll go through with him in that low elite. It might have to be all 3, which is fine. I'm willing to give that up. What's this guy? Yeah, it's another two-way guy. Just as good defensively. You know what? Yeah, let's get rid of McGinnis here. Is that going to be enough, those 2, for that pick? Nope. Okay, so let's throw in that third as well and call her a day. That should be enough solid stuff for them. Yeah, we'll give that up for that pick. Very worth it. Alright. So we'll snag that, get ourselves an NHL ready 2-way guy. Gonna be worth it. Definitely. So let's actually sim up past that top. Oh, wow, that's a steep drop off. Anaheim gets a 78 2-way D. Then another power forward for Carolina. Okay, Cody I think's on the left side too, so that could be nice. They're gonna have a pretty heavy team there. And Carolina are finally making their team better. Montreal going to have a solid pick as well. They get a sniper, so that will help them kind of start getting better. Carolina with another pick here in the top 5. An 80 sniper. They got, okay, 2 right wingers, but a sniper and a power forward. Very good pickups there for Carolina. Maybe they'll start being a good team. One can only hope. Another elite there. Looks like he went earlier, yeah. Calgary picked that guy out of order. Well, technically out of order, but it was the right pick to make. Good overalls here, but no Moss elites. Solid overalls. Yeah. All right, there's your top 10. Let's sim up to our pick. Call a timeout and take a look around at our members. As I open up the right notes. Here we go. Alrighty. So I know we have someone on Anaheim here. And that is Mr. Whitehead. 78-24. Man, what is happening? Are you actually... You're listed as top 4, so you must be like tanked stat-wise or morale-wise, something. Because it says your roll's top 4 here. So who knows? Very interesting. But yeah, you're definitely just going to be kind of like a top 6er by the looks of it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You are making a solid amount of cash. Very interesting how you're listed at that. Huh. All right. Well then, there's that. Let's check out the Canes now. No, wait, we have Arizona. Anthony Mathurin, now low franchise. I think he was already that. But look at those seasons he's having. Pretty crazy. Again, if he was just better in the face-off dot, he'd be outstanding. But 3 really solid seasons in a row, 70 to 80 points. 2 40-goal seasons in a row. A bit less assists this time, but yeah, that plus-minus too. A little bit weak, which is interesting considering how good he is defensively. He led the league in takeaways, as I recall. Just doesn't have the face-off stats to match it here. But very, very... Yeah, he's got an 81 face-offs now. You think he'd do a bit better. Interesting. All right, and of course, Boston here. Sutari, he just really, really... Oh, they have Barzal now, so now you're a 2C. You got Barzal, Lambert. Oh, you got... Oh, no, Kemmel, you were probably playing with Lant. Jeez, man. Oh, man. The Boston Bruins are solid. Whoa, boy. Great season as well. Look at that year. 94-point year, beating your previous high by 12 points, plus 29. Definitely made the playoffs there. Good face-off percentage, not super strong defensively because, well, that's how you wanted to be made. 12 points in 12 games in the playoffs. Can't say you were bad. You had a better ratio, and you're winning a crap ton of face-offs. So very good there. 99 is for passing and awareness. But yeah, the defense quite a bit lower. But look, the face-offs really jumped up there. Hilariously, shot blocking, stick checking jumped up a bunch too. Very interesting. We started them very low for you as well. All right, now we'll check out Carolina here, where they have the makings of an incredibly good team. They better start being good. They do have a center here. They still have Aho. There's your 2 centers. So many weapons here. There's Cody Smith, 86-26, entering his prime. Still on another year on a very good contract. And a 50-point guy. Yeah, just a dependable 50-point guy. Probably playing third line, but got some power play time. Very good defensively. Still have yet to make the playoffs. I mean, at some point, Carolina's got to make the playoffs. They have all the makings of a solid team. Where did you play? It says second line with second power play. Okay. Very well built. Incredibly well built, yeah. Cody Smith, ridiculously solid. Alright. Tessier here. Didn't quite get to where he needs to be that solid top 4. Or a huge production guy. Less points than he had last year. Probably more in the top 6, but he's more of a fighter too. Hilarious. Wow. Actually, his time on ice was more of a top 2. Wow. Who knows? And we know he fights a crap ton. Most of those penalty minutes are from fights. Yep, you just couldn't get to that solid production status. But not too bad. I think that's everyone there. Alrighty, moving on here. We got someone on the Hawks, I know that. Irvin Jack, are you still kind of... Yeah, just never panned out once again. And now they have you back in the AHL. Holy hell. Chicago really fucked your development. Really unfortunate there. I mean, you're kind of killing it in the AHL, but again, you're in the AHL. Really, really, really sucky that you never quite panned out there. Okay, next we have someone on. Not here. I think Rousseau is here. Let's see. Are you still looking like kind of a third line dude? Uh-oh. Rip. Oh, no, there he is. Oh, yeah. You're definitely a third liner. You changed into a low top 9, 26. So, as a sniper, that's kind of unfortunate. You're not even getting power play time. Your career never quite got started there. You have, I mean, you're so offensively gifted, but just never quite made it. You're like a Kevin LeBanc of the Minnesota Wild. Just couldn't quite pull the rest of your... I mean, even though you're good defensively, it's just... You never quite made it. You just never quite made it in your development. Unfortunate to see. But what can you do? We got a few people here on the Habs. Ice Warrior, 87 at 24. Real solid development. 108 penalty minutes. I know you fought a bunch, so a lot of that's coming from that. But still took some penalties. Hilariously didn't hit 50 points, but the team was very bad. Pretty bad team. A lot of hits. Solid defensively. You've not made the playoffs yet here either. But very, very well built. Solid offensively. Good defensively. Good shot. I mean, you have all the makings. Said offensive line 1 and power play 2. That's a little weird. That lack of offense here. And it's kind of interesting to see that. You got to think... Yeah, you got to think you guys will start getting good here. They have too many good tools to not be good. Where's Mike D? Oh no, CynFtWP, never mind. CynFtWP still looking like that third liner. And, oh wow, maybe even been playing fourth line. Because that's not a whole lot. That's not that... What the heck? Yeah, I played fourth line, no special teams. Wow. I would at least play him third line with those kind of stats, man. Rip CynFtWP. Yeah, a few of those low elites. A lot of the low elites this year just didn't really pan out. Wasn't great. Wasn't a great year. Or whatever. But, the goalie, Dean Vodka. Uh-oh. What? Wait, you were like mid-80s. What the hell happened? Were you... No, what happened? Oh, you had a horrible year. Wow. Maybe you're just statistically minus and morale to crap. Rip. You never had a 90 save percentage in the NHL. That's just kind of bad. That's just really bad. Never had a 90 save percentage in the NHL. Yeah, you're definitely statistically minused, for sure. Pretty hardcore, too. Rip. Hopefully you bounce back up. Well, that's pretty rough. Pretty damn rough right there. Alright, let's call a timeout here. Finish things off. Oh, man. We got some peeps on Nashville next. Like, Monsieur Vince on the trade block. I guess they're kind of giving up on you to be a franchise guy, but I mean... Yeah, I can kind of understand. You've only had 1 point per game season, 1 70-point season before that. After that, have not hit 70 points. But then again, team in front of you doesn't seem to be great. You're not even having been that great defensively either. And your team keeps failing to make the playoffs. Your defensive core isn't great besides Fabro. That's a big reason. We also have Tyler Schmidt here on the last year. Is extended for another couple years. So how's he been doing? Okay, wow. Tyler Schmidt has been wrecking face. 92 points. He's doing better than a franchise. 92 points. Great face-offs. Good defensively. Not a big hitter, but... Wow, Tyler Schmidt. Ridiculous. Look at that build, too. Ridiculous build. So he's kind of the star of that team. But yeah. So you did request to see what the hell their defensive situation's like. Yeah, that's not a great defensive situation. Not amazing. I mean, we've seen worse, and the goaltender, it's not horrible, but they just haven't been able to do well enough to make the playoffs. Interesting. Alright, we got someone on New Jersey. Somehow New Jersey fucked up the growth of a high top 6. And in fact, we may see him tanked at this point. No, still high top 6, but only 81 at 25. I mean, it's ridiculous how they screwed you up. Like, how does that even happen? Playing your third line with no special teams whatsoever. Big yikes for Jacob. That's like, ugh. What else can you say? That's just terrible. Let's check Rocco Ferrari, who kind of beat the odds. Okay, only 83 now, so maybe. But again, 20 goals, so 20 goal season 2 years in a row. Not bad defensively, big hitter. Still kind of a third-line fringe type guy. Played on second line and second power play, though. Just... guess not an insanely good team around you. Unfortunately for you. Rangers, we got a couple people on the Sens, I believe. Yep. 88 Papin, 40 goal scorer once again. Getting what he needs to. Not quite the season I had before, and a minus player, but career high for goals. Decent defensively. And build-wise, built almost how you really want him to. Wow, the accuracy's insane. Why aren't you getting... wow. Need a bit more of a supporting cast, I guess. Well, they are with Josh Norris, who probably takes a lot of... not really. Interesting. I feel like you should be doing better as a squad here. Yeah. But again, the defense, of course, pretty bad by the looks of it, so that's probably a big reason why things aren't going too well there. And I think the last place to look here is Jimmy Sullivan, who we beat in the Stanley Cup Finals. Get wrecked. Had a decent season. Not really a point-scoring guy, although that's much lower than your last two seasons, so down year, plus a minus. In the playoffs, though, 13 points in 23 games played. Not too bad, all things considered. You had a lot of penalty minutes, though. And that ratio is pretty bad. Get wrecked. Build-wise, though, still not too shabby. Alright, I think I covered everyone. Just doing another quick look across the list. I don't think I forgot anyone. Oh, wait. I didn't check on Mike D on the Senators. My bad. Where are you at? Down here. Yep, another kind of third-line guy. Just never panned out, even with medium top six. Yeah, this is definitely one of the worst years for members. Just didn't quite pan out there. Yeah, what else can you say? Where'd you play? Third line, no special teams time. Yep. Alrighty. So that does it, everything. And now we can make our pick for that low elite, which we will obviously grab. Kent Pedersen. Or maybe it's Peterson, even with a D. Weak character, sure, but I think cares about winning and is very outspoken. Again, doesn't say but. We'll see. We'll see if he hurts the locker room chemistry. But I kind of like picking him up, so let's do it. 77 overall. Yeah, he's definitely a development. Definite 1 year development for him. He's actually not bad on face-offs either. We have tons of guys that can take face-offs, but that's still pretty cool. He can kind of go anywhere. That's actually a good replacement for Chandler Stevenson throughout our roster. So we got that going for us. Now we can go all the way up to our last pick here, the 31st. Do we also still have the 32nd? Yes, we do. That should be everything. I shouldn't have another one in the second, right? I'm just double checking because I'm not supposed to. Can only draft 3 in the first 2 rounds. Yep, okay. Just making sure. Alrighty. So we can make our picks here now. Which we have Letowski. I'm glad he lasted. I didn't want to have to move up or anything for him. He lasted. Very good for us. So we can grab the righty Letowski. And then we can grab whoever the hell else. Maybe Kreider here. Another, yeah, but who else are we going to grab, really? That's probably it. Yeah, another two-way guy, but still worth. He's got way more development on him. Still worth grabbing, I think. Righty, DFD, not a good skater or offensive or good offensively. Doesn't need to be. Good defensive zone play, good physical play, and good strength. So that's what you kind of want out of a DFD. Leonard Letowski, let's snag him. And let's see what he is. 62 low elite. There's the OFD. Yeah, I really obviously prefer the DFD in the low elite scenario. Next pick here in the second round. I could just grab this guy, sniper, but I don't really see the reason to doing that. We already have our goal scorers. I like this guy, Melvin Kreider. So let's snag him. 4-year ETA, sure. 61 overall. Yeah, he was just on the brink, so it's not even that much lower. So still, another great pickup right there. Hopefully get some good development. He was listed as a gem, so that would be awesome. Up to the 93 we go now. Just kind of cruising along here. There's a medium top 9. A couple lows here. But a lot of them are low top 9s. We could grab a starter goaltender. That's some decent value. Let's see the highest potentials around here. Nothing incredible. Oops. Good, I clicked on the right thing. This guy could be a low top 9. 5-year ETA for this guy. Oh, that guy's also 5-year. Damn. I was like, huh, that kind of stands out, but no, it doesn't. The lows are going to be 4-year. Injury prone. 4-year ETA, but guaranteed injury prone. 4-year. If I can find a low. Damn, don't know much about this guy, but he is 19. Unknown at 19. No one else really around here is 19 besides... Oh, there's a low who's 19. Not very good either. 19 starter. 4-year ETA with gem. I mean, honestly, he'll just be an extra trade asset. I'd rather swing for the fences. We have... Yeah, I'd rather swing for the fences here. Let's go for this guy. I just have a hunch. Just have a hunch. That hunch could be completely wrong, but I have a hunch. The hunch was wrong. Top 9. I was kind of hoping for a weird medium elite in there. Bunch of starting goaltenders. High fringe starter. It was worth taking a gamble on. But yeah, no... A couple high fringe starters. No medium elites thus far. Up to the 124 we go. There's a nice top 6. I bet he's 19 or something, even though he's low. No, he's 17. Wow. That guy would have been great to get. Okay. Huh. That guy was very interesting. I think he's just an anomaly, though. Pretty much. It's an 18-year-old. 5-year ETA, no strengths. You know what? Let's go for him. And hope for something crazy, weird, good. Probably won't be the case. Ah, yep, there we go. Top 6 at 18. I'm very, very happy with that. And he's a power forward. Top 6 right-winger power forward. 18. And he's 49 overall with medium top 6. That's a great pickup right there in the 4th round. Absolutely huge. I prefer him instead of the sniper too. Definitely. More well built if he only gets to the bottom 6, which he's likely to do if he makes the NHL. Up to the 132. Any other patterns here? Not by the looks of it. Low top 9. Fringe starter could be a starter. 19, nah. Go by some potentials here. We could go for a goalie. Hope he pans out. Go for this guy, but he's not going to be anything. 19 goalie with 5-year ETA. You know what? That's our best bet at some kind of weird elite, so let's go for it. Harry Barker. Yep. Wow. 57 elite at age 19. So, yep. Got a steal right there. Medium elite goaltender. Blind picked. I'll take it. Anything else here? Starter. Fringe starters. Nothing really. Low top 6. High goalie. Maybe high fringe. We have tons of goalies, though. I'd rather not get any more. Let other people get some goalies. 4-year ETA at 20 with low. Nah, but they all got that 4-year ETA. That's not really indicative of anything. 20, medium, 4-year ETA. Unknown. At 18. Everyone else around here is like... Ah, no, never mind. There's some 18-year-olds, so he's probably not great. I'll just go for him anyway. Blind pick. It's time for a true blind pick there, I guess. I don't think it'll be anything special, but you never know. Nah. Low top 6. D. Alright, I think this is our last pick here. Yep. Last pick of the draft. Doesn't look like anything too crazy is going on here. We'll see. Maybe we can get lucky. Not going to find a medium elite. That's pretty much a guarantee. But he could be a medium top 9. Which wouldn't be bad. Or, sorry, medium top 60. But we also haven't scouted him in a while. We're not going to find anything great medium around here. So, goalie's okay to go for. But an unknown would probably be the best. Outlaw. Can we... we already got a couple righty Ds. But still. Leonard Outlaw. Outlaw's a great name. Didn't produce too much. Some more, maybe a DFD if he makes it. Not going to be high overall, that's for sure. Maybe a low elite. This guy didn't play at all. Good, maybe on him as well. Let's go with the name Outlaw. Can we get a low elite? Nope, 17 medium. But for the most part, that's a pretty solid draft, and I'm happy with it. Especially with that Barker pickup. Yeah, for the most part, the first half of that draft was really good. And then the good steal in Barker. Who's the low elites? Oh, no, it was Bork? Or was it LaPointe that we got? That was that medium top 6. One of the two. It's just a pretty damn good draft, all things considered. I think it was LaPointe. Especially with some of the lack of scouting. We got the low elites that we wanted in the beginning. Everything else panned out pretty well. NHL coaches. I'm going to try to keep our coaches here quite obviously because they're very, very good. We're probably not going to be able to keep the other guy, so we'll have to get him back. But we can hold on to Luis Ortiz here. He'll say he's not thrilled with the offer, but he'll accept it anyway because what else is he going to do? We've won a few cups with him. We got to keep him around. Or 2 cups with him. Same difference. Let's pay him $8 mil a year, whatever. We were paying him 9 last time, but whatever. Let's decrease his salary. He only won 2 cups, man. Alrighty. There you go. I'm not even going to bother trying to offer this guy because he won't accept, so I'll just remember K. Fratton. We'll just remember him, and obviously this guy's really good to keep around. It's gonna suck having to do this next year. Alright, scouts. Just hold on to all of them, as per usual, and fire the ones we don't, or the ones we can replace. Which is, at this point, only the Dell guy, because he's the only C left. Everyone else is good enough. Okay, there's a couple more. And I don't even think we have too much to do in the RFA period either. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure we had most of it covered. Let us see. Is that everyone? Yep. Okay. Let us take a look. Alright, okay, Reki wants an extension. What the hell does he want? He probably wants... Okay, what? Sure. 84 overall sniper. How many shots did he take? He's actually kind of a decent shooter. Now, this is a guy I would like for that third line. Nilsson's up to an 83. That's good. Oh, wait, he already was. Hopefully he jumps. Let's keep around Sorelli for sure. You know what? Let's just... let's try to decrease him a bit. Kind of eyeballing that one. Boulis, he's more of a ringer. Yeah, he just never quite panned out for us. Hopefully he wants that kind of contract. He does. Keep him around for another couple years. Entry level, couple entry levels here. Entry level for you. That's Mullen. He needs his entry level, and we'll get rid of the other guy. Hold on to Travica for depth. Cleary could be a top 6, and I think it's gonna be a good look. Hold on to this guy. I know he's again another kind of ringer guy. But we picked him up in free agency. He was kind of a decent steal. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Larson now. Jones, Stevenson. I think we'll get rid of Stevenson. Yeah, he was saying age though last time. He could still go down to that. I think he's just too old at this point. Let's get rid of Chandler Stevenson. Free up some more space. We'll keep around Jones. Mental as well. We needed him for at least depth. I don't want to do 2 years for you though. We'll max you out for a two-way. Cruz, keep him around. Korzak as well. Yeah, we can keep you for 2 years. Elvenas, keep him around, that's for sure. Cotter as well. Those guys are solid. At least depth for the AHL. Can't even be called up in a pinch. Same with this guy. I'm gonna give this guy off contract for development. Campoli didn't quite ever pan out, but he's not bad, so I want to keep him around if he becomes, I don't know, you never know. 2 years, sure. Carrier, maybe we could let him go at this point. Yeah, let's let Carrier go. Morgan, this guy's probably not panning out either, but I'm keeping him around for a bit longer. Klein, we can sign him next year. Additional, oops, I actually didn't need to sign him. Oh well. Probably gonna have one or two too many defensemen there, but it'll be fine. We won't be in trouble roster-wise. Okay, Dansk. He's starting to... Okay, I think we're gonna say... Yeah, Nikolitin's gonna hang. We got Larson come in. No more use for Dansk. Unfortunate, but he was on his way out anyway. 34. So bye-bye. We're gonna have Nikolitin, Larson as the AHL. Georgiev still doesn't want a contract. I'm just gonna get him back anyway. For a year, I'm paying 2.5... 2 mil to come. Let's try 2 mil. I want him back. That is for sure. Benoit's up to high. Oh no, he was always high elite. That's right. He's now 87, so that's good. He had a good year. Probably stat growth, but whatever. But I want Georgiev around just in case Benoit chokes again. Georgiev was insane for us in the playoffs, or he gets injured. I can't let Georgiev go after winning us 2 cups. Benoit had a big part to play, especially in the first run, but Georgiev was the guy. So, obviously try to keep him around. Nikolitin, we're training up to be our next backup, essentially. And it's looking like he's on, he's on the way. It is his last year. I mean, then he can move up next year, and then we can sign maybe Barry or Patolny the next year to kind of train them up. And, yeah, we have a good rotation here of young goaltenders. All on the way up. Okay, that's my head coach we got back. Should get all the scouts. Damn. All right, well, I'll keep pushing on him. Cruz rejected as well. Those ones, yeah, those are AHLs. They don't matter. You just max them out on the two-way. Everyone else is accepted, though. Indeed. And we're at 44 contracts. All right, Georgiev, come on now. I'll go up to 225. I don't want to, again, don't want to spend a crap ton. Got to save some money here and there. Especially if we're going to get Hannafin back for another year, which we probably will need. Depends on how that dude grows throughout the year. The DFD we have. It's going to be kind of tough. I hope he has good chemistry. Otherwise, him and Haz are going to kind of struggle with the chemistry. All right. That's almost it. We just had a few of those naysayers in the AHL. All right. Actually, I could do a count on the defenseman. I might not need that guy. Keep Cruz around, though. Yeah, let's check out the defensive situation for the AHL here. Okay. So Cleary, I'm gonna have to kind of play him another year in the AHL. I never. It's kind of unfortunate given the fact he was a 16th pick, But at 2280, I really don't think he's going to be a solid enough top 4 for our squad anyway. So at this point, making him into a top 6 is kind of the best we're going to get out of him. So probably another AHL year for him. Travica for depth again, because he was great for that role. Alright, so Cleary, Korzak, Mano, Conquerin, Campoli, Morgan, Booth. Yeah, we don't need Pakal at all. Yeah, we already have 7. So, like, Menel or Conquerin will be the depth guy. Bye-bye. Because you want to play Booth. That Morgan guy actually jumped up a lot more than I thought he would. When I signed him, he was like high 50s at like 20. I mean, he almost got up to like at least depth status, which he probably won't at this point, but still, not too bad. All right. I believe that's would be it now. Let's advance another day. Yes, another scout. We got, oh, another scout. I know we got Cruz back, so I'm just waiting on him to actually okay, Georgiev's still rejected, but we got Cruz. We're going to keep pushing Georgiev. We don't need to sign anyone really in free agency. So we're going to keep pushing this up. It's 2.5 now. I believe that's our last guy here. I'm just going to double check. Just make sure that's it. Yep. Okay. 2.5 mil for 1 year for Georgiev. Perfect. Got him signed. I'll take it. We have our goaltender duo once again. We're going to have 5 mil to work with in free agency. Squires is coming off contract. This is going to be a big, big extension for him. Yeah, we had to keep him around that lower deal because he was wanting like a crap ton of money. We'll see what he's going to want. Tuck as well. He might be one that we can kind of start moving away from simply because I know he's a nice power forward and I love the power forwards, but it may turn into Montoya. Oh wait, he's up to 86 now. Perfect. I really hope that's real. I was gonna say it may turn into uh-oh, I think that's, oh man, Cody Glass is gonna be off contract after the year after. Uh-oh. But yeah, so I think I want to try to keep around Tuck. We'll see what kind of extension he wants. If it's too much, we obviously probably won't be able to. Gonna be hard to say. Alright, anyway, but that's everyone signed. So we can worry about the other stuff in a bit. We got Georgiev, we got everyone. Up to free agency we go. We'll check out the class there, but as I said, yeah, I'm aware of that. We'll get him back. I'll just offer him a contract right now so I don't forget. Mr. Fratton. Or maybe this guy's better. They're the same age. Does this guy maybe fit better into our scheme? Not that I think that matters. Power play plus other stuff. Fratton's better. I don't really need the coach influence for him. So let's grab Fratton back as our NHL assistant for a few more years. Let's go forward, try to match him up with the other dude. And just max him out. Which we should be able to do. We should accept. Come on. Where's yo max at, son? I know it's here somewhere. Oh man, okay, higher than I thought it would be. Cool, well, whatever. Trying to get him back anyway. Could have done this off camera, but I thought it'd be fine. It'd be fine. Let's give him like 5 mil. 5 mil should be fine. That'll be a good offer. There you go. All right. And now, wow, Loroc's also an A+ now. Our coaching staff is so sick. Alright, let's turn off the draft settings, or turn Fog of War back on, however you want to say it. Ooh, and while I'm here, thank you for reminding me in the comments, by the way. Goalie rotation's back on. Fog of War back on. Alright. Let's take a look at who's available there in free agency. Not that we'll be grabbing anyone of any importance. Mantha, Bombs, Slavkovsky, Patrick Kane's still around, man. Hedel, Scheifele, Bartus. Pretty strong free agency class. A lot of money being tossed around. A lot of demand. Shea Theodore. Remember when we traded him? Worked out in the end. Natchez as well. Stamkos as well. That's pretty nuts, man. A lot of pretty big names in here. But we don't need them. Because we're good. We're solid. We are solid. What, man? Let me know. Maybe we can use a depth piece. I think we're pretty good, though. Alright, Squires. Come on. Man. Why are you so annoying? Fucking Cam Squires, dude. Wants a king's ransom. I'll have to wait on that. At least he's RFA, and that's why what we were hoping for. I'm bummed about Cam Squires. Keeps wanting too much money. How about Tuck? What are you after? Oh, what a team guy. Another 2 years after this, or just a 1 year after this? He is down to top 9. So we may begin to decline. I can wait. I don't have to do that now. It shouldn't change too much. But I probably will want to keep him around. I'll just do like a 1 year extension. Let me see what that's going to cost. We might actually save money on him, in which case it'll be a no-brainer for me. Yeah, that's under 5. And he's being paid, yep, over 5. So we're going to save like almost $500,000. Yeah, if we make this go through. At that price for, yeah, 1 year extension for Tuck. I got this Recce guy for a bit. I will eventually be using him on the third line, but I think this is one of those guys he's been growing regardless, and I think he's gonna continue to grow regardless. So once again, proving that not everything has to do with how you play someone. I've been sitting this guy in the AHL, and he's growing up to his mid-80s. So all you guys who busted at lows, just understand that it ain't my fault. Alright, Nick Roy, I don't want to come back. Rip. Dylan Benoit wanting that extension. We know he jumped up to high elite. That's it. Okay, we're going to have to wait on that. Might go up more, but I can't spend that much. I just need longer term if I'm giving him that amount of dough, right? Or will he be RFA when he comes off? No, he won't. He's already 24. UFA. It says RFA there, but I never trust that. Because sometimes it's wrong. If we want Hannafin back, what's that costing us? Could be less. We might want him around for an extra year. But it all depends on Squires. I want Squires before Hannafin. Because our lefty D, it also depends on his growth throughout the year. Hannafin actually fits our system way better than Provorov does, though. That's the thing. But I really we got to try to get Squires back, and that might cost us some money here and there. So I'll hold off on Hannafin. It's just what we're going to have to do. Be able to hold off on Hannafin and to figure out what Squires, if we can keep him around for a longer period of time, which I hope we freaking can. But he just wants way too much for 8 years. Like, that is crazy. Yeah, that's $11 million. I'm not paying that for a second liner. I will pay him around 8 to 9. But yeah, I can't have him be making more than like Reigning Noob or anything. Reigning Noob's on a great contract. That's not a great, indication. But we're paying Seabrook quite a bit, So yeah, I could pay him like an extra couple mil, but I can't pay him past 10. I know that for a fact. Anyway. So that's that. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. So I don't think we really need much in free agency. I'll take another look at it, maybe depth pieces or something, but I think we're pretty good in that regard. We've done a great job of getting all the talent we need internally for the most part. So at this point, it's just a matter of developing the last few pieces and yeah, and getting our coaches back and such, and hopefully going for a three-peat, which I've never done in this year. So yeah, let's do it. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.